Hi Scorpions, this is your reading for July 2023. I will rely on tarot as usual for your overall messages, and I'm also using some oracle cards. Scorpions, please keep in mind that these are all random messages and they may not be in any particular order. So please take whatever resonates with your story and leave the rest. Let's just dive into your reading, Scorpions. The energy that you're carrying in from June into July 2023 is the Two of Wands. Possibly, in these final days you were deliberating about your course of action. Maybe you also wanted to look for other job opportunities. Money is something which motivates you, Scorpions, and if money wasn't available to you, or maybe you were not getting paid as per the hard work that you were putting in, then like this lady, you were wanting to set sights on other pastures. Maybe you also wanted to travel on account of work. I think you were also having discussions with respect to the same with your mother. Still, I think some respite was on the cards for Scorpions. Maybe your boss had given you certain perks or remuneration. Other than that, I also feel that this period was also marked by reunions. Obstacles to overcome this month, we have the Queen of Swords. This is in the challenge position, so maybe you're going to be more detached, you're going to be business-like in your approach. Sometimes, you need to clarify, but then you may want to stay aloof. You don't want to mingle with others. Maybe you also will be a bit perturbed because your schedule could go for a toss. You have to adapt to the changing circumstances. You also need to use your intellect to good effect because this is Swords energy. Technically also you could be a bit challenged this month. Influences for this month, I have the Three of Wands. Like that Two of Wands, this Three of Wands also has his back towards us. Possibly, you want to you're setting your sights on a better job opportunity this month. There'll be interviews lined up. Even your friends could suggest work opportunities for you, but then you also have your reasons. Maybe you need to work on your skills. You need to enhance your qualifications to get better opportunities. Like I said, you have your reasons, but your friends may not understand. Maybe they think you're very egoistical. This is the Three of Wands, so initial success is quite likely, but from the 3 to the 10 is a way off. Maybe you also need to keep your emotions in check because you're going to be a bit temperamental. You tend to assume too much, or you're going to presuppose things. Somebody is also trying to provoke you or could dredge up past issues, and this could also create disagreements within the family. I think you need to maintain your poise. You should also be careful mid-month. The first 10 days of July, I have the Seven of Pentacles. This lady, she's thinking about the future. She's planning along the same lines. Maybe you also want to make investments. Maybe you're thinking of buying that particular gadget, but try not to invest excessively. You should also weigh the pros and cons before you buy anything extra. For instance, like we buy a laptop and we also have accessories which go with it, but then maybe you will realize you don't need those accessories. Likewise, I think Scorpions, you need to be very practical and level-headed with respect to purchases. In case there's an appraisal lined up, I think maybe there's going to be a salary hike for some Scorpions at this time. You're going to be singled out for being very good at your work. I think this is the best time in case you're looking for job opportunity. Maybe you're going to quote a higher price as wages and you're going to be granted the same. The next 10 days, that is 11 to 20th July, I have the Death card. This card is talking about change. It is asking you to leave behind things and move forward. Nothing is permanent in life, and this is a transitory phase, so you have to move onward even if it's a bit difficult for you. In essence, I think Scorpions, at this time you have to attend to pressing matters. Tasks could come up at short notice. In the main, you have to prioritize offers which come up, or if clients seek your services, I think maybe you should settle for less because something is better than nothing. Still, this is going to turn out to be a productive period for you. In case you're in the leadership position, I think there could be appreciation from co-workers, but then there are always going to be those bad eggs. Maybe they expect you to be more flexible. Maybe they think that you're very rigid or that you're very forceful as a leader. I think you're also dealing with a jealous rival. Maybe you're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation with your superior or the management and discuss what's going on so that the administrator can step in and bring in some respite for you. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 31st July, I have the King of Swords. This King of Swords is talking about the need for you to use your mental faculties. We did have the Queen and now we have the King here. So legal matters or document work, paperwork, technical work is also going to keep you busy. Maybe you're also going to have discussions or negotiations with others around you, especially someone who is older and wiser. I think Scorpions, you should also act quickly. Sometimes you want to understand the problem before you can proceed, but then maybe your father or even your boss may think that you're procrastinating or that you're dilly-dallying. Primarily, I think you should read between the lines. You should understand the problem at hand carefully. Official documents, like I said, could keep you busy. Financial matters or transactions will also keep you busy at this time. Maybe you should also look closely at contracts signed. Someone could be taking you for a ride, so suspicion could arise on account of the same. Interestingly, I think Scorpions, though you know your responsibilities, but you may also feel as though you're the one who has to take the onus, or your responsibilities are ever increasing, and this could leave you a bit flustered. Definitely somebody who's a flag bearer within the home environment, but you also need to keep a cool head. Money could also be the bone of contention here. Maybe it could create discord within the family on account of the same. So avoid misunderstandings. Maybe you feel that your words are misinterpreted, or some people could think that you speak out of turn, so be mindful of the same. Lenormand's ring has come up, so you need to cooperate, collaborate. Maybe you should also focus on partnerships, on working with others instead of being the lone warrior, though at times you do feel as though you have to walk the path all by yourself. This card is also implying that maybe for some Scorpions, there's a possibility that there could be an offer from your person. Maybe a ring is being offered to you to cement the relationship. Interestingly, I also have this card, an honorable surrender. So some of you are going to surrender to the power of the connection that you have with this person. Maybe you're going to understand the need to settle down also this month. Maybe you're planning along these lines because of the Seven of Pentacles here. In case you're single, there are definitely going to be admirers who are going to vie for your attention. You're someone who is very intelligent with that Queen of Swords, but you're also a bit detached and aloof. Maybe you're not going to give much away. I think your person and you will discuss work. He does find you very attractive and intelligent. Interestingly, I also have this card, I can't handle your words right now. So try not to be too analytical, try to be romantic, try not to say something which is untoward or out of turn, as this could make your person recoil in a shell. Other than that, Scorpions, in case you're in a third party situation, maybe you want to meet your person, but he could pour water on your plans. Maybe he thinks that it's not time, or he fears that society could frown upon this relationship, or someone could come to know about this secret romance. Though you want him to surrender to the power of love, but he may want to keep away. That is why you could cry yourself to sleep. That is why this card, I can't handle your words any longer. Maybe you will question this relationship. Maybe you feel you need to walk away. From the Romance Angel deck, I have this card, Healing Family Issues. I think Scorpions, you also need to understand your own connection with your family members. This could also have a bearing on your romantic life. I think you should release any old anger that you have for your parents, or any one of them or both of them. because these feelings or these unresolved issues are affecting the way you deal with your relationship with your person. Maybe you should start with forgiveness. You need to forgive and move on, because holding grudges can only add to the bitterness. The universe is also telling you to focus on the signs which are there. Maybe there are going to be messages in the form of feathers, or it could be that you could hear a particular song and you're going to be thinking about the person. Maybe some of you are also concerned about the health of a person, your loved one, or even your romantic partner. So these are signs which you should pay attention to. Your spirit animal this month is the sea otter, which is talking about the need to release expectations, to enjoy everything around you, to be flirtatious, spontaneous, as well as caring towards your family. Be sensitive to the needs of your family. Even if you're going to let loose your tongue, even if you're going to say a thing or two to your family members, I think you're also somebody who's very protective towards your loved one. It's your inner child which needs healing. I think, like I said, healing family issues is the key for successful relationship with your person or with your family members as well. I also feel maybe your in-laws could irk you this month, so try to distance yourself. Try not to give too much thought to such things being said. The last card in this reading is Treasure Trove from the Divine Messages Oracle. I think the universe is asking you to hold on to money or your resources. Material wealth is going to abound in your life this month, so the key is how you invest it. Maybe you're also somebody who likes to collect things which you value, so you need to add to your collection, or you're going to delight in it. For some of you, this card could also imply that you need to save for a rainy day. I hope, Scorpions, you liked your reading. This is Tarot with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.